'cause I did a test. It showed I had sound. Why don't I have sound? Okay. 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 Okay, I think I fixed it. Okay, you'll have to let me know if you can hear me. Please let me know. Cause, okay. Okay, I think I fixed it. Okay. Yes, I did, cause I can hear it on my phone now. Okay. Yes, yes. Now I get to spend time with you. I'm happy, happy. We're happy, ain't we, boy? Yes, we get to spend time. I'm so sorry about. Oh, I don't know what happened. Ah, just one of those crazy things. So I hope you can hear me and we can spend some time together. Yes, yes. Okay, thank you, Jesus. I was praying all the time. I was trying to figure this out. Oh, so I'm thanking Him because I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Did we? No, we didn't. Bella's excited because I was at church. Hi, Jonah. It's good to see you. This makes the third time, so third time's charm. I am sitting in my bedroom, and on the way home, I was like, I want to spend time with y'all. And so that's why we got this. Bella's wanting to play because she says, Mama, you've been gone. You need to pay attention to me. So I'm over here playing with her. So, how has y'all's day been? I've had a pretty relaxing day. I got a lot of stuff done since it's warmed up. I've been spring cleaning, so I've been washing, mopping the floors, washing the walls, the baseboards. And next week is supposed to be back down cold again. uh, Hold on, somebody just messaged me about the sound. But now we got sound. Yes, praise the Lord. That is so good to hear. I'm so thankful for that. And I know you are. Uh, Tomorrow, I was surprised. Uh, Because tomorrow's Thursday, and usually I take Rachel to Walmart, but she hasn't asked me, so she might not need to go. Okay, okay, stop, stop. Let me get a drink. So, I gotta see. Hi, Connie. I am so, so thankful I've got Sam. Now I can spend time. You won't get them sugars. Here, let me hold you up so you can get them sugars. Give them sugars. Ah, they like your sugars. Yes, they do. Hi, Aunt. You want to give them some? There. She gave y'all sugars. They like your sugars. She's wanting attention. Poor little thing is so underprivileged. Y'all know she's not. I like, on the girl, I like one strip and one at the top. Uh, as you'll see in the morning when we work on it. Had a great Bible study tonight. We're studying, the preacher and his wife, we're studying Romans chapter 1 through 32. We finished up chapter 1, so next week we'll be studying chapter 2. We're taking each chapter because there's a lot in Romans. She did work up fast. And it's surprisingly because she's a lot of confetti, but it's like it just fell into place. You wouldn't be so hot if you lay down. So, what are you guys going to be doing tomorrow? I hate because everybody went off, but I couldn't help it. Oh, okay. And it's probably past people's bedtime. It's kind of past mine. Truth be known, it's kind of past my bedtime. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you for being on here with me. We got to spend a little time. We'll try it some other time. That is fun. You're building memories with those young men. Oh, hi, Terry. Yes, I got the sound fixed. I said, praise the Lord. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but I started punching stuff and just praying that I was punching stuff right. So good to see you, Terry. I was asking the question what everybody was going to be doing tomorrow. It's good to see all of y'all. Hi, Margie. I it's hard to do it live. I don't know if y'all realize. And anyone that does lives and hasn't done a bunch of them, it's hard because all of a sudden you don't know what to talk about. You know me. I talk about everything. But then when it comes to a live, it's like, what do I talk about? So y'all gonna have to help me out. And I keep looking at my phone because it's easier to find it here than keep punching a button there. I'm going to finish up the girl tomorrow. I should have it finished. And then we'll work on the rose that Jonna sent me. And then we'll work on the girl. I haven't started the birds yet because I'm trying to get a hold of Fan Sale, because when they sent it to me, there was a color that was totally out. And it's a PR package. So I'm trying to get a hold of them to let them know that that's color was out. And I don't have that color in all the drills I say. I don't have that color. Yes, it has crystals. It is super, super bright. It is so sparkly, so pretty. And I was afraid that you couldn't tell it when I was working it. Maybe once I get it finished and kind of move it, you'll see the sparkle, because sometimes that happens. Next month, I'm going to work on the cross Dreamer Design. I think yeah, the cross. I want to get it finished. And then, okay, that's March. April, I'm going to work on the 2 Jesus ones that Connie sent me. And possibly the one that Jonna sent me, but it's a big one. So I'm going to work on those 3 in April. So I've got everything lined up until April. And then we'll go from there. Question. If you'd like to see me go through my stash that's in the trunk, that trunk's full of diamond paintings, and I showed them way back, would y'all like to see those? And especially if you're new to my channel. I think it's 917. It's a round. Okay, then that's what I'll do. I'll do an extra video and we'll go back through the thank you, Jonna. We'll go back through my diamond paintings, because right now I couldn't tell you what's in my diamond paintings. So, because I forgot. What? Sure, but that's true. You know, if you go through, hi Kathy, you know, once I go through it and I'll see one and I'll think, oh, I need to put this one over here because I want to work it. Yeah. Rhonda, I had the hardest time. I don't know what I did to even get the sound back on. So I'm just giving the praise to Jesus. Because he knows more than me. But he guides me. So I was so heartbroken. I thought, oh, I want to spend time with them, and they can't even hear me. You love Mama. You do. You don't give them some more sugars? You don't give them some more sugars? It's funny, you can't see her. Oh, now, if I put her over here. You'd give sugars? Sugars? Yes, they love your sugars. She always licks the side right over there. Yes, he always gets the glory. Terry, she's sweet, but she is rotten. Yeah, she's rotten. Lay down. You're you're jumping around and stuff, and all it's doing is making you hot. She got all excited when I come home, and now she's painting for dear life. I'm trying to get her to calm down. I need to pull those out, yes, and work those. See, I done forgot about them. That's what happens when we put stuff away and plan on going back. Yeah, I'm glad you. I will have to pull those out. And I'm sure I've got things that it's like, oh, if I knew I had this, I'd work it. So that's what we'll do. Do a video just for that. We'll do the whipping chats in the morning like we've been doing. Then in the afternoon, I'll do a stash. Go through my. It's not a stash. It's a collection. I'm saying we are not hoarders. We don't have stashes. We have a collection. That's what I'm going to call it. We're not only diamond painters, we are collectors. And that's okay. The question, if do you have more diamond paintings than you'll ever get done? Me. Do if you think about it. But you know, there's always that one You got that right. There's always that one diamond painting somebody shows, and you think, oh, that would be so much fun. Well, hopefully you will live to be 100. Yes. I've got uh, Rachel's granddaughter has started diamond painting. So I have shared some of my diamond painting with her. She's 13. Good night, Ian. All right, then you are ahead of us. I don't I don't think I could ever get done with mine. And I might be fooled. I might could. Well, Donna, I'm with you there. I've got a tote under the bed. I got a box behind the couch. I got a basket. And then I've got a tub in the closet. And then I have that big trunk. So we're going to go through the big trunk. Then we'll go through. Now, the tub, it's not a tub. I guess it's a bucket. One of those decorative buckets. But I think, only thing in it is partials with special drills. The one behind the couch is ones I've gotten recently. Uh, Now, the question is, when I first start diamond painting, I separate the drills from the canvases. If you do that and you can keep up with them, good for you. It was a disaster for me because all these canvases here, I can't find the drills. I have looked over. I have drills. I can't find canvases. I got canvases. I can't find drills. So now I keep them together. Yeah, it's like, no, I ain't gonna separate them. I just, yeah. So it was a mistake. But a lot of people now do separate and they keep the drills in one place. And I tried it. No, it just, it was a disaster. Uh, I have a lot of Timu canvases. Now, when I first started buying them, I would buy 20 by 20s. Oh, that was a mistake. And it's good that we learn in the process of size does matter in diamond painting, because there's some, when I opened them, it was like, What was I thinking? You can't make out nothing. And I've tried to work those at the beginning. It was a disaster. A couple of them ended up in the trash. Okay. So you're one of those that can keep them separate and still. I'm just not organized. I'll tell it on myself. I am, as hard as I try, I am not organized enough to do that. Now, here's something else. I kitted up a bunch. I was going to work them all. And some of them are still kitted up, and I can't find the canvases. Oh, yeah. It's written on there. The name, the number off the canvas is written on the drills I've kitted up. I have no clue where the canvas is. So, I'm in my mind thinking, okay, I'm just going to leave those kitted up. I'm going to work all my canvases. The canvases that are left will match those. Now, that's my thinking. Might not be so, but that's how I'm thinking. All right. Well, I've been thinking, okay, if I save back some money, I could buy a good canvas, like you said, Diamond Art Club, and maybe buy me like 2 a year. So that's my goal. Now, whether I get there, no. You want me to go to bed? Is that it? Well, just lay down here beside me. You can lay down here beside me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, that was when I first started diamond painting. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I'll kit up all these I want to work. And I'll have them kitted up and I'll just be able to work them. No, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have known that that was not going to happen. I guess I really didn't realize how much time diamond painting takes. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. You hear that pop? That is my internet. It's got a big black box, and it's plugged into the outlet. It does that every once in a while. When I first had it installed and it did it, I'd wake up and think, what just happened? What just happened? But now I'm used to it. I know what it is. No, I have no Hobby Lobby, no Michaels. The closest one is about 3.5 hours away from me. Uh, Glasgow. which is fairly close to me. It's 36 miles from me. They just got a Five Below. So if I am in Glasgow on other business, I stop by. But I'm hardly ever there. You know, sometimes we just have to treat ourselves. Uh, Whether it's with a diamond painting, a manicure, uh, a spa day. Hi, Tita. Uh, we just need to take time sometimes to just take care of ourselves. Of course, I've never had a manicure, never been to the spa. But it's nice to think about it. Tita, we was talking about, could we, in our lifetime, work through all our diamond paintings? I couldn't. I as hard as I try. Now, with and the way my mind works, which is nonstop, that's why I have so many kids up and go from, because my mind's constantly on the go. You've been showing some beautiful diamond paintings. It's like, oh my goodness, look how pretty. And what, they're fantastic prices. That's what I was telling them earlier. We're not hoarders. We don't have stashes. We have collections. My neighbor one time said, well, what do you do with all that old stuff? I said, well, it's art. You hang it on the wall or you put it in a portfolio. She said, well, that drive me crazy. I said, it's not the craft for you. You're like me, Rhonda. I go on these websites and I see these paintings and I go, oh, I just want that. And I'll stroll down to the price and it's like, oh, let's hit the heart and put it in the wish column. Yes, and I like that she's going through her vault. Hi, Sherry. I I'm going to start going through my stash. I have a trunk full of diamond paintings, and it's like I was sitting today and I thought, what is in that trunk? And I couldn't remember. I remembered two because I got them off of Timu, and they were super cute, and it was of a boy and a girl. But other than that, I don't remember. So, I'm going to do my whip and chat, and then later in the day, I'm going to start going through my stash again. Because you do forget unless they're right there looking at you. Yes, I bought that trunk, and as soon as I saw it, it was like, I know what I'll use that for. And boy, I went up and paid for it and put it in the car and brought it home. Thank you, Tina. It seems like such a long time since I started my channel. I started in 2022 after I got Bella. And I started it with just doing regular Temu hauls. Then I got into diamond paintings. It kind of shifted. But I originally started the channel to bring awareness to rescue dogs because of Bella. And it's evolved into this, and it has just totally blew my mind. And y'all, how nice and sweet y'all are. And I say time after time, and I'm sure Tita and Sherry can say the same about their subscribers. Y'all are the best. You are what makes this channel. And I've said it from the get-go. It's y'all's channel. I'm just here for the ride. It's y'all's channel. And y'all make it such an enjoyable time when I spend it with y'all. And y'all are my family. We're family. Beagles are the prettiest little things. Now, when my little dog, Cuteness, passed away, that's what I dreamt I was going to be getting. I saw the cutest little beagle, and I was going to name her Luna. The name came to me in the dream. Well, that's what I set out to look for. And then when my sister's nurse, who used to be her nurse, messaged me about Bella, and I said, well, send me a picture. She sent me that picture. I couldn't type fast enough. Yes, I want her. I fell in love with her as soon as I saw her. Yes, I thank Tita and Diamond Grandma for giving my channel a shout out. That's when my channel started growing. Yes, y'all wouldn't believe how she was when I got her. She was absolutely terrified of everything, everybody, even me. Now, when the woman handed her to me, she came right to me, she licked me, but then she went into panic mode. The woman had her for 3 years. She got her when she was born. Well, 5 weeks old. And they put her in a shed. Nobody never touched her, fooled with her. She was never, ever outside. My neighbor said, Linda, when you first got her, I thought, this just is not going to work. But now, she's a sweetheart. Yes, she is. You love Mama. Oh, okay. That's been a long time, John. Well, she didn't want to hide in the closet. She could hear, like if I was putting a trash bag in the trash can and she'd hear that plastic, she'd run straight to the bathroom, get between the commode and the bathtub, and just hump up. Yes, she does love her mama. Oh, now, Creed. I love that name. What breed? My phone just clicked off, so I started missing. Hi, Star. See, pit bulls gets a bad rep. Uh, like Rockwallers. My sister-in-law had a Rockwaller. The most gentlest thing. The grandkids loved on him. It's good to see you, Star. That was hers. He was just such a big baby. And she could point her finger and he'd just fall down. Those dogs, they get a bad rep because so many people abuse them uh, in these dog fights and stuff. And I think that's terrible. Y'all gonna have to talk. I'm running out of things to talk about. I was telling them earlier, I can talk all I want in the whip and chat. Put me on the live and it's like, okay, what I talk about? Oh, that's great. when I was a teenager, I had a white German Shepherd called Winter, and we had chickens. And they'd go across the street in the neighbor's yard. And of course, he didn't want me in his yard. And I'd say, Winter, go bring the chickens back. And he'd go and round them up and bring them back. Dogs are smarter than people give them credit. Well, see, that's the problem. Big dogs don't realize how big they are. They think, you know, that they can still sit in your lap. I have to agree with you there, Sherry. Yeah. I'm I felt like I had to sneeze. That's why I went. But it didn't. It went away. That's what Bella weighs, Star. She weighs 7 pounds. Now, several years back, when my son was a teenager, he's 32 now. When he was a teenager, we had a great Pyrenees. He weighed 250 pounds. He was huge, but he still thought he could get in our laps. Oh, I got a love seat. You can tell where Bella lays. You can tell where Bella lays on the couch because there's a ridge. Yeah, because that's where she lays. And she's got this whole cushion over to herself. Now she has to be right up against me, don't she? Jonah, you know how she never laid on her back to let me pet her or rub her? I'm going to see if I can bring her down. Well, she quit. Now she lets me rub her belly. When Jonah come to visit, she never had let laid on her back. She laid on her back and let Jonah rub her belly. Well, now she does me. Yes, it was a small pony. I, for his dog house, I bought one of those uh, playhouses, outdoor playhouses, uh, the little type ones for his doghouse. I got it at a yard sale. We've come a long way. Uh, she is cute. She is sweet, and she's rotten. But that's okay. It's okay. And she's a very good girl. Uh, she does very well. Sometimes, if I'm gone and I come home, she'll come running to me, and that little mouth would just be quivering like she's oh so excited. Yes, it is, because if we if they're rescue babies, they've done been through enough. What's all the sugar about? Oh, I see what you're looking at. Oh, is that what you want? That's oh yeah. Okay. Yes, she eats chips. There you go. That's what she kept kissing me and looking, and I realized, oh, she's looking at the Pringle can. Yeah, see, she's right. Yeah, see, she's over there now eating. Like, oh, I got my Pringle. Now, there's some chips she won't eat. Uh, she won't eat Doritos. And she'll eat the Tostito chips, the garlic flavor. She likes those. She loves Pringles. Yes. I find myself that I pay the bills. I make sure everything's running smoothly. She controls the heat. She controls the air. Even in the car during the summer, she'll act like, oh, she's burning up. And she'll keep looking at the dashboard. When she sees my hand go over and start putting all the hair on, then she'll lay down and go to sleep. Yeah, I have found I'm just the bill. I'm the one that pays the bills. And she licks everything. She'll stand at the door, and if I'm sweeping the porch, she'll be standing there licking. My storm door is glass, and so there, and it's like I just cleaned that. There's little tongue marks. Hi, Carly. We're talking about our fur babies. Bella kept giving me sugar, Carly, and come find out it was because the Pringle can is sitting over there, and she was wanting Pringles. Uh, Rachel's granddaughter's little dog, Macy May. She got sick and they took her to the vet and she has heart disease. But they got Macy May before Carly was even born. So, and Carly's 14, will be 15 this year. You got your hands full. One more, then that's it. One more. Those little ears went up like, oh, I hear you. Okay, hold on. Rotten. When I had Cuteness, Cuteness was 18 when she passed away. I got her when she was 5 weeks old, and she fit in the palm of my hand. When she passed away, she weighed 19 pounds. When I first got her, I never knew she'd get that big. She was terrier dachshund mix. So she had that terrier hair and that long body. And she lived to be 18. And she ate whatever I ate. And somebody one time said, oh, you shouldn't be feeding her that. I said, she was 16 at the time. I said, she's 16 years old. If it hasn't hurt her, it's not going to hurt her. Love you, Sherry. You have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. That's what I said. I said, I've come to the realization that I'm just here paying the bills, making sure everything runs right, making sure she has food, because she controls everything else. Well, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I thank you for spending time with me. Y'all have a blessed, restful night. And me and Bella, we sure do love y'all. Y'all take care. And as I always say, hang in there, guys. We're going to make it.